you to wake up to. Excuse the bright red line, that's a reflection from our room. Kiwi's headed off to work. I've got a green light, it must be on changing lights at the moment. There's the gondola, we're going to go up there one night. I think for dinner or just go up it, have a look at the view, and maybe we'll go up during the day, I don't know yet. Probably during the day, maybe next weekend. Very pretty. It's a shame I can't see the view from bed, but oh look, there's a little outdoor area right there. Oh, I just got out of the shower and there's some paragliders. They'll come right into over the, oh, they land right there. I can see where they land just there. Huh. Oh, they come off the top of the hill there. I'll have to do a time lapse from here sometime because it's like, it's quite interesting as people go on to and fro and people walking around and things happening, and before it's huge big bus all lit up come through. Oh, it's a truck. Double truck, it had fancy lights on it. So it's an interesting place, that's for sure. So I'm just about ready. I've just got my clothes on. Just got to finish getting ready, and then I'm going to go for a walk up. Where am I? Up that street there to a little supermarket up there that's supposed to have like vegan options and stuff. So going up there first, and then Queenstown is the other direction. But I said I'm going to go up there, get some breakfast, and maybe pick up a few grocery items, something for lunch perhaps. And then I'll see, I'll come back here or go into town, have a look around, I don't know yet, depends how I'm feeling once I'm out and about. But it's pretty groovy. It's such a shame I don't get this view from the bed. Why they didn't put a bigger window in, I do not know. That's a shame. Money, I guess, but if they put a big window, you could sit in bed and look out, which would have been absolutely lovely. So I'm just back out on that deck again that you can see. Oh, it's rained or they've hosted. It hasn't rained, I don't think they've hosted off. How weird. Oh, there's the main lake. So yeah, this is like the main town, it's just sort of in there, so close. Oh, I see a dumpling place over there. Certainly this has good location going for it, that's for sure. I see a little supermarket right there. But I'm going to go up to the other one now. Maybe that one later on. This is where I'm going. Reward Fresh. And there's another one, a Fresh Choice Supermarket over there. I think they're kind of related. This might be the smaller one. Anyway, I think I'll go here first and then I'll go into the other one. I managed to get a little bit of stuff there, but not quite all I'd hoped. So I'm going to go up to the supermarket. I just realised I said no to a receipt. So, oh, should be fine. I got some salsa, I got some bagels. Nothing to eat with the salsa and nothing to put on the bagels. I never got hummus, I couldn't put them on the bagels, so I need to try and get some sort of butter or vegan cheese, or vegan butter or vegan cheese, and some corn chips at least. This one's a lot bigger, so I should be able to get everything I want from here. And all the fancy whittakers. I've got quite a good range of vegan stuff here. We've got vegan sour cream. It's something we haven't got. Not that I found anyway. I'll have to get that another day. So not fair, we haven't got a kitchen. Okay, I'm back. Room's not made up yet, but that's okay. I'll quickly show you what I've got. Quick grocery haul. I've already gone and got some ice to make up cold stuff. So I've got 2 sesame seed bagels, and I have one of them for breakfast right now. I got this house-made salsa. I thought it looked really nice. It's going to go on ice. I got some blueberries, and I got this All Pro soya milk, just because it was a smaller one, and I know in Britain that's a very popular soy milk. They did have Bon Soy, but this was a bit cheaper and smaller for me to carry back. And I got this coconut milk with cacao to try. Can be part of breakfast one day. So that was all I got from the first place. So you can see not much. And then it says Woolworths, but it's called something else. So I managed to get one of the juices that we have at home, which is great because I'm so thirsty and I can't find like cold water anywhere. But I can water that down. And put some ice hopefully in my container. I've got just some Doritos to have with the salsa. Got some popcorn. I came across this. This happens to be vegan. I love orange chocolate, and Whittaker's is a New Zealand brand. Before I found that one, I found this vegan chocolate. I think it's just like a milk chocolate, so I'll be keen. From Germany, it should be good. The German chocolate is beautiful. And then they also had an orange one, an orange almond, so I got them. Got just some crackers, same as what I get back in Australia. I got these for Kevin. I thought they look quite fun and something he would like. If I wasn't vegan, I'm sure I would like them too. So I got them for him. I got some roasted cashew nuts, salted nuts, just to have a good snack. Some bananas, as you can see. They're from Ecuador. How weird. And then I got 2 types of apples. Okay, this one doesn't have a sticker, so I don't know what kind it was. One was a New Zealand one, New Zealand Beauty, and the other one's a Bayburn, which I've heard of but never tried. So I thought I'd get 2 different varieties. And I managed to get some vegan cream cheese, which is what I'm going to put onto my bagel. So just a few things that have got to be kept cold, which I'll put on ice, and I'm going to put the ice container in here. I'll show you when it's done up. My improvised fridge. So I just use the ice tub they gave us. Luckily it's a nice size. And I don't think that was refrigerated, but I'll stick that in there to cool down. But these things obviously were. I might go and get some ice, more ice, but I think that'll keep things cool enough. I've got the room set, I'm hot, but the room is set to as cool as it will go. So hopefully that will keep things fresh enough. At least not on meat or anything that's going really bad. So we should be right. I might stick the blueberries in there as well. Keep them cool. Oh, this isn't too bad. I'm going to sit here at this little desk area and actually get a view from here. Just going to have breakfast and got very watery juice. That's fine. It's cold with the ice in it. And I've got a cup of tea. Now, I don't know what we're going to do. I thought I would just put that under the machine and I could get hot water with my own tea bag. That's fine. Got my soy milk now. But no, they have to give you a cup with hot water in it. I needed 2 to fill that up. Otherwise, like, I only went to there. It was the tiniest little cup. Oh my gosh. So, and I didn't bring my little water heater thing because I knew they had the machine here. So, fail. I should have my little water heater like I usually have with me. We might go and buy a little kettle, I think, because, I don't know. We'll see. And that cream cheese is really nice too. So, anyway, as I've already said, this is not what we would have booked for ourselves if we'd had control of the booking. It's a nice place and would suit a lot of people, just it doesn't suit us and what we require and what I like to have in a place, which is some kind of a kitchenette or some kind of facilities to prepare some food at least and to keep it cold. So I've got nothing for lunch. I'm going to have to venture back out again later on, but I will do that. Not obviously quite a few hours when I'm just having breakfast now. Maybe I might not even wait at lunch today. This might be brunch. Well, my bagel was really nice. It's like an American sort of quality bagel, so that was good. And while I was having my breakfast, so I'm just going to just put it behind me. While I was having my breakfast, I got video from yesterday and so far up to the last clip I filmed, all edited. And yeah, so when I finish off today, I'll have a video to put up. And there was something else I was going to say. What was it? oh yes, I forgot the charge, not the charger. I've got the charger for my laptop, but I haven't got the lead that plugs into the computer. So I'm hoping Kevin has one with him or can get one. There is a lead in there and I thought that was the right one, but it's one of the ends is not the correct end. It's yeah, so I don't even know what I have that one for, what that lead does. This is what happens when I'm left to sort out myself. I thought everything was sorted, but I think I'll probably use that lead at home perhaps to download my phone, because it's the same lead that I can use to download the phone onto the laptop. I think I had the same problem actually when we went to Vegas. I need to make sure I get one and leave it in. I have like a whole travel bag. And you might have seen it before, and it has all my leads in. I even have them like labelled, although the GoPro one has something else. So this is the lead I've got. It's got those, probably can't see. It's got those two ends. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what that lead does. Anyway, I kind of might sound a little bit whingy whiny in the video. That's the other thing I thought I just might clarify for those of you who maybe have, I don't know if I've explained it or not. Anyway, we are here, Kevin's here for work, so work is paying for the accommodation for Kevin and I'm just tagging along. And Kevin usually stays in, one of the guys who works for the companies has a home here and they sort of rent it to Kevin's work. And they stayed there, and Kevin really wanted me to go and stay there. He said it's really nice, and it was really excited for me to go and stay there with him. It was big, it was an apartment, like a little home, I guess a townhouse or an apartment or something. And he just said I'd really love it. But unfortunately that guy resigned from the company just a couple of weeks ago. So then it was a mad find accommodation for Kevin. And they were having trouble and they found this place and they just sent a quick text to Kevin to say, would this be alright? Kevin looked at it, said yeah, without actually doing any research. And so that's how we ended up here, because usually we like to get an apartment, so we've got some sort of cooking facility. And also because I wake up often quite early, like this morning I woke up at 3:30, but I read and went back to sleep again. But Kevin said he'd been awake from 3:30 when I first woke up. And because I was sort of awake for a bit and then back to sleep, and I think he said I was snoring because I've got a cold and my nose is a bit blocked up. So he didn't get much sleep, but usually I would get up and go to a separate room and make my tea and stuff. It's always awkward when we're in the same room because I do wake up so early, and I like to have my cup of tea, but obviously didn't have that this morning. So I like to rotate where I sit because I've got a sore back. So here I've got, actually that gesture worked quite well, and I actually bought my back support. So sad. I bought my back support, so with that I was actually quite comfortable sitting there. But obviously we do have outdoor areas here. The weather looks like it's going quite nice, and it was cool outside, so it suited me quite well. So I'll no doubt do that this afternoon, as long as it's not too busy out there, I guess. So yeah, it's not an ideal place for us. And most hotels, I would say 99% of hotels in Australia and New Zealand would have a fridge and they would have a kettle. Of course this room has neither. So even if it had that, we could have managed, because I've been plenty of places and that's all I've had, and I've still managed to, you know, create little breakfast and even make a lunch out of bits and pieces without having been able to cook anything. Having a microwave, obviously that would be a bonus because you can get things and reheat things, but I had said if a fridge and a kettle I can get by. But luckily we knew when I did research, and I said, oh Kevin, this isn't really the most suitable place for us and the way we like to stay in places. But she couldn't really do anything at that stage. But luckily at least we knew what to expect. We knew there was no fridge and we knew there was no kettle, but I thought the tea machine would have been fine out there, but no. So we'll make do. It's just not ideal. So if I did come across as whingy, I'm really not. I'm very, very appreciative to be able to be here. I know I'm very lucky. I get a little holiday while Kevin's at work, and I know I'm very lucky to do that. I always had to pay for my flights obviously and some food and stuff, but yeah, it's still quite a cheap holiday. But half the reason is Kevin hates coming back to places on his own, and he's here for 2 weeks. I originally was going to stay for 2 weeks, but now we're getting a new puppy. Well, Chrissy's getting her little puppy on Saturday, so I'm flying back on Sunday. So I would have stayed to the next Friday with Kevin, but that's okay. I think considering the accommodation, it's probably quite good. This will suit Kevin quite fine, though he would like a fridge just to store drinks and stuff, but he goes out to eat all his meals anyway, so he's not like me and doesn't want to have to go out. He doesn't mind going out. I don't like to have to go out all the time, particularly for breakfast. So I've got my bagel ready for tomorrow morning, so, and I've got fruit, so I can manage for a bit. But yeah, I'm going to probably stay another hour or so. I'll do a bit of reading, and then I'm going to go for a wander into town and have a look around town. So I've got like 4 days this week. There is a bird, I can't know what it's called, a bird place it's called. It's got kiwis and other native birds. I'd like to go there one day just for a couple of hours. That'll be one of my outings, and I don't really know what else I'm going to do, so we will see. Made down to the lake. Very pretty. So I just decided to come back with my lunch and I eat it up on the rooftop area. Got a nice view and a comfy seat and possibly a wet bum. I'm thinking the seat's dry, but I'm not quite sure that one is not dry. So that's my lunch. I've got 2 spring rolls, a cup with a coconut and something or other. I don't remember now. This is a vegan option they had. And this, it actually came in a roti wrap, but I got the lettuce wrap, but the other actually looked quite nice. But considering I'm not getting the spring rolls because she like suggested it. So that'll be plenty of food. Finally came back to the room. It's nearly 4:30 now. I think it's just getting a bit warm out there. So I was sitting in the sun and I was just don't want to end up getting sunburn. I don't know what the sun strength is, but it was getting quite warm, so I thought I'll come back and finish reading. I ended up reading up there for a while. So yeah, that was lovely. A few people are starting to come sort of now, so I think yeah, earlier is nice, and I had the place to myself for ages, and my lunch was delicious. The rice thing was very messy to eat. It had a beautiful eggplant. Eggplant's something I never thought I liked, but geez, when it's cooked right, it is so nice. So it had eggplant in it, the lettuce wrap, and like salady stuff. It was a bit spicy. I did try and pick out some of the chilies, but there was chili seeds in there, which I know is a spicy part of the chili, but it was nice. And then I eventually ate the spring rolls like way after. And they were nice too, but I ate them way after lunch. Just certainly did not need them with the lettuce wrap, but they were nice. So I won't eat anything more now, because I know when Cameron comes home, he's going to want to go out for dinner. But I'm going to go get some more ice, re-sort my fridge out, and I don't want another cup of tea. I thought I'd have some cold drinks. Save some cups as well. I'm just going to read, but yeah, bed's all made now. I saw when I come back upstairs to go out on the deck area, I saw the cleaners were in here cleaning, so that is nice. Oh good, I didn't put up the towels, because sometimes even when you hang your towels up, they swap them for new towels, so I'm glad they didn't do that. But yeah, you can sort of see, like, Toilet there, shower there, some sink there. It's a weird concept, but yeah. A few negatives, maybe not being overcome by the positives. Certainly, it's a nice place. Can't say it's not a nice place. It is nice. It's just not the most suitable for us, but that's just us. I'm sure we're unusual in our requirements, but yeah, so far I'm having a lovely time. I'm not complaining at all. So I've had a really nice day. Got to walk around the town a bit more. There's still some areas I haven't explored. I mean, there's a lot of like outdoor adventure shops, which is obviously, I'm not an outdoor adventure person. I still would like to, I was just looking in some of the brochures that I picked up from the information center. It was a half-an-hour walk you can do around the headland. So I might try and do that one day, that'd be nice. I do like exploring and walking, but I can't obviously do anything that's too exerting. And obviously I don't have a car, so I can't get around too far, but that would be nice to do one day. Explore the rest of the town. As I said, I want to get to the Kiwi, maybe the Kiwi Bird Park or something, if I can work out how to get out there. I think they've got Uber around here, I think, or a taxi or something. I might have to get out there. We'll see, we'll work it out. But yeah, it's been a very nice first day. Much better than being at home, I can tell you that. And thankfully, that flare, whatever was going on yesterday, hasn't been around today. It was really weird. I don't think I ended up clarifying. When I was at the airport, I was so bad, and even to getting onto the plane, I was not really great, but sometime during the flight, it sort of eased up and I did feel better. So that was good. I still wasn't amazing all day yesterday, but I was doing a lot better than what I'd been at the airport. So that was not fun, that experience. And luckily I'm not out often when I'm in a lot of pain like that. So yeah, I was certainly glad yesterday when it was so bad that I wasn't going on a 15-hour flight to America. It was only a 3-hour flight, but as I said, I felt better sometime during the flight. Oh, Kerry's back from work, so we're just heading out again. Yes. Dark. Got a lot of nice artwork up around here. It's all that backlit stuff, which looks really good. It's the first time I've had to wait for the lift all day long. Must be busy. Everyone's either arriving back for the day, probably, or going out for the night, or heading out for dinner. We're going to see if we can get into this place over here, Blue Canoe. We don't know if we'll get in. Oh goodness, don't have a booking or not. But we will go see. It's a popular place. We managed to get a table outside though. So I'm having these wok fried greens. Yep, I can. I was doing video first. So this is my wok fried greens, and Kevin got duck nachos. Good size for you though, not humongous, are they? I haven't taken a photo yet. And now you have to give a review. The food here is supposed to be really good. That's what I read on TripAdvisor anyway.